looking to take your Facebook page marketing to the next level this year? Then I have just the art marketing strategies for you in this video. For some time now, Facebook pages have been, well, a bit dead and buried in terms of marketing. Really hard to get seen. You might put a lot of energy and effort into posting, only discover that virtually nobody is seeing that post. You've had to pay for ads to be seen, and that's meant building an audience on Facebook's been virtually impossible if you're just starting out or you don't have a marketing budget just yet. So if you've worked out that your ideal audience are on Facebook and you'd like to work on this as your core social media marketing strategy, then I think you're going to love this video. I'm going to share 5 things that you can do to gain more reach, targeted followers, and ultimately start making sales for your artwork or your art services, and all from your Facebook page. Now, in case we haven't met yet, I'm Sophie, artist, entrepreneur, and art business coach, helping you build a profitable business from your creative passion. If you find my videos useful, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And of course, if you like this video, give it a little thumbs up, as that really helps other artists like you see more of this content. So here's your artist Facebook marketing strategy for 2023. Number 1, work out what is and what isn't working. Now that might sound obvious, and that's because it is, but how many of you are actually doing this? Take a look at your page insights and see which posts are getting more engagement, more reach, more likes, more followers, and which are just kind of falling away into the dust. Remember, for content, you can use images, video, text, and a good mixture of all of those things. So now you want to set yourself 30 days to do a bit of experimenting. Now you've seen what kind of looks like it's working, what definitely isn't working, take 30 days and try experimenting. And you're going to do this more in a conscious way now. So you could plan out posts for the next 30 days. You don't have to do them every day, but certainly maybe 5 out of the 7 days would be great. And really think about, okay, if I post out this particular image or video or a text piece, we know that links to take people off the Facebook page will really be kind of ranked the lowest of all. So think about content that's engaging. We know already that video is highly, highly engaging, and all the social media platforms want to push out video. So if you can create video for your Facebook page, that's brilliant. But for the moment, you want to experiment. Try some video, try some images, try some carousels, try some text, try a combination of all of those things, and then check your insights again, maybe 15 days time and then in 30 days time. And by now you should have a much more clearer picture of what is and what isn't working. And obviously you're now going to stop what isn't working and focus more on what is. Number 2, no surprise here, you're going to focus 100% on your ideal customer, and you're going to create great content just for them. As always, we must focus on that audience. What is it they want to see? What is it they want to learn from you, discover from you? How do they like to consume content? We're assuming that you have a good handle now on who your audience is. Then you know that they will prefer to read something or watch something or look at images, or they want a mixture of all of those things. So of course it's super easy just to think at the end of the day, oh, I've got a few photos that I took in the studio, bang, I'll post them on Facebook page, content tick. But that's not really what you want to be doing on Facebook. It's not really what you want to be doing on any social media platform at all. In fact, nothing that you put out that's aimed at your audience should just be done like that. If you haven't carved out the time to create good quality content that your audience is looking for, then I'd rather you waited until you did have the time. So what we want to think about is, what are they looking to? Are they looking to learn from you? Are they looking to be inspired from you? Are they looking to shop from you? So by now you should have a clear understanding. I've created quite a few videos that help you in terms of finding out who your audience are, actually making some content that's relevant to that audience. And I'm going to put links to those key videos that you should watch next below this one. I'll also put a card up here to my content video that's just recently put out. That's going to help you flesh out what sort of content and what topics you're going to be talking about. So number 2 is all about putting content on that page that's ripe for your audience. So you can use my repurposing video to really help you create lots more content out of one key piece. So in there, I already mentioned how to end up with some content on your Facebook page. So a link to that is also below this video. Number 3, you want to get clear on your posting times. We all know that at the end of the day, if you've decided that your audience is primarily in the United States and you, for example, like myself, live in Australia, and you post it during an Australian day, your audience in the States are likely fast asleep. And so there's a big mismatch. So use your insights to see where the bulk of your audience already is geographically in the world, and then maybe look at a time zone that works for you posting if you're not using a scheduler. And ideally you use a scheduler so that you don't have to be manually posting, and you post that out at a time that works for your audience. You could use the Meta Business Suite right there on Facebook to schedule a whole load of posts ahead of time, especially useful if you have discovered that your ideal audience are asleep when you're awake. Number 4, posting out great quality content at least once a day. Now, I'm sure that we've all heard that old adage, the more marketing content you can get out in front of your audience, the more times they'll see you, the more likely it is that eventually they might stop over at your website or your primary sales platform, as we call it, the place that you want to send people, or they might opt into your mailing list. And if you only post once a fortnight, the chance of being seen is really slim versus if you're posting consistently every day. And if you've decided that this is the year you're really going to ramp up that page, I would start initially with twice a day, just until you've got more engagement and things are starting to move again. Then perhaps you could drop it down to 1. But it all depends on what you want to do with the page. It depends on whether you've managed to keep the engagement going and you just want to grow the page, in which case once a day is going to be really good for you. But if you're starting from scratch, or you're starting from a cold page with just a couple of hundred followers on it and you really want to get it going, then I would recommend really planning out some content and batching it, making a whole load of content in one go, scheduling it out so you've got 2 posts a day. All right, number 5, get your reel on. This, of course, is super exciting because Facebook has now brought out reels for your page. They've been available in stories and they've been popping up all over the place. You can put a reel in a group, and now they have made it available on your page. That's going to change things a little bit. Let's think about Instagram for a moment. What is everybody watching at the moment? What's the content that's getting in front of new eyes, your new audience that are not already following you? It's Reels. What about YouTube? It's YouTube Shorts. So now we have Reels on Facebook as well. This is going to really help you get in front of more people, increase that reach, and of course gain more followers. And of course, because they are fresh out, they are getting way more views than any other type of post. So you could do an experiment in your 30 days. Just post a regular video direct that you've uploaded to your page, or create a reel and upload that and see the difference. Which one is going to get more attention? And I can tell you ahead of time, it's going to be the reel. So here's the thing about Facebook pages. Everything works. You've just got to work out what works for you, all right? You've got to work out what works for you and your audience. You might find that for your audience, posting 3 times a week is fine. You might find that 5 o'clock in the morning where you are is the perfect time. You might find that a specific piece of content is the thing that they absolutely love. So until you do that experimenting for 30 days, you haven't really got any stats that you can work on, right? So I'm super excited for you and your Facebook page. But here's the thing we always remember. Choose your Facebook page as your key social media marketing strategy only if that's where you've discovered that your audience hangs out and they're ready and they're looking and they're wanting your content. If you've discovered they spend all their time on Pinterest, there is no point you having a presence on Facebook, is there really? You want to put all your energy and effort over there. Will you need to do some trial and error, some testing? Absolutely. Will that be worth your while? 100%. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what it is you're going to be doing with your Facebook page, which one of these kind of tips you think, well, I'm really going to do that. Are you going to do the 30 days testing? Let me know how that goes. So if you haven't already, if you've enjoyed this one, you might enjoy the Instagram video that I've got out at the moment. So that's the one on screen at the moment. And look out for my upcoming Pinterest, sort of updated Pinterest strategy video for 2023 as well. So make sure you're subscribed so you're one of the first people that can watch that Pinterest video. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.